Yeah, it's Tales from the Jails here with John G. Sutton. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe, please. It's just a click down there, you do that, yeah? And don't forget to get my book, by the way. I'm going to talk today about Alex CHAULK, who is the Justice Minister. And he has come up with some ideas to deal with the overcrowding situation in HM prisons. I mean, I suppose he's in a bit of a bind here. I mean, what can he do? I mean, he's the Justice Minister. I think he's the 10th Justice Minister in the last 10 years or something like that. They come and they go, you know. Hey, 1 minute they're there, next minute they're, I don't know, washing dishes in McDonald's. But anyway, he's a King's Counsel, a KC, Alex CHAULK. So he's obviously an intelligent, learned man. A man of letters, a man of the law, and he's come up with ideas that he's going to introduce, I would call them like prefabricated cells, like portable prison blocks made out of God knows what, MDF or something like that, with a little bit of wire inside. Anyway, they're going to drop these ready-made prison blocks into the actual existing confines inside the walls of existing prisons, thereby extending the cellular capacity of various establishments. They haven't got staff to deal with the cells and the inmates that they've got at the moment, so goodness knows where they're going to get officers to deal with this. And the overtime situation, well, staff will be assuming that the POA are following their old route, which is not beneficial to the staff that are their members, but to the management, of compulsory overtime, which is what they had when I worked there, agreed by the Prison Officers Association, and it was at the time run effectively by management, chief and principal officers, which is definitely not good for the rank and file, which was me, by the way. And you try telling the staff that, say, you can't allow yourself to do this because it's taking away your virtual freedom. We were working at Strange Ways an average of 60 hours a week, having 1 day a fortnight as a rest day. You were, of course, scheduled numerous days, rest days, during that 14-day period, but because the Prison Officers Association had entered into an agreement with the governor, you were required to work your rest days and your half days and start early and finish late, all that nonsense. I was trying to tell people that you can't do that. It's not to your benefit. I mean, in the end, you know, you're gonna pay the price for that. But nobody wanted to listen to that, did they? They just wanted the overtime payments. And what are you going to get with it? You can't have to spend it on because you've got no time. Anyway, that's what Alex CHAULK is preparing to do. There's also been discussions about renting cells, cellular accommodation overseas. Goodness knows where that would be. Can't be Uganda or anywhere like that. They're massively overcrowded. Same in America. It can't be in America. I mean, where are they going to go? Rent a space. Rent some space in Germany, eh? Guten Morgen. Yeah. That's it. That's the kind of stuff. That's what we need, isn't it? A Justice Minister that's thinking outside the box. Yeah. Or a Justice Minister that's thinking outside the block. But that's it. It doesn't operate like it used to do, does it? So that's one of the things that they're planning. They're also planning to release inmates early, which I advocate. This is a great idea, because anybody who's got less than 6 months to serve, I mean, they're going out anyway in 6 months. They might as well go out 6 months early. It's not going to do them any good, the 6 months, is it? Especially not in the conditions that are pertaining at the moment in HM prisons, because there's certainly no rehabilitation programme in there. All that we've got is people being locked up 23 hours a day. And there is no activity. You can't even get to the library. I mean, imagine being locked in your cell all that time. You can't even get yourself a book. It's disgraceful. But that's the prison system today. I saw a little article on... it's on YouTube at the moment. Have a look. It's about this... prison officer, a transgender prison officer, a female who's transferring to being a male prison officer. These things are getting interesting, aren't they? At least it's entertainment for the inmates, isn't it? Yeah, and I really feel sorry for people who have got that kind of problem. I really do. I mean, it's obviously very difficult to go through life if you're genetically male and you feel that you should be female, especially if you look like this. People ain't going to believe me, are they? No, my name's not John. My name's Susan. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. Anyway, there is a female prison officer who's switching to being a male and now called herself it, Jack, and working in prisons. God bless them, good luck to them. They must be brave to do that. Anyway, the whole system seems to be teetering on the brink. But look it up. Alex CHAULK, the Justice Minister, is about to announce in Parliament, probably next week, emergency measures to extend the prison accommodation by, I think it's 2,900 places. So they're going to put all these temporary prefabricated prison cells behind the walls of existing establishments, and off they go with that. I mean, the logistics won't take it. The system is already at capacity. I mean, don't forget, if they built these prisons 150 years ago to cater for 1,000 men, and we put 2,000 in there, the actual system won't take it. Eventually, it will break down. I mean, we're talking about the sanitation, the ability for inmates to maintain a hygienic regime is gone. Apparently, they can't even get to the showers, or the showers are broken. Toilet blocks not functioning. Cells without any sanitation, or broken sanitation, smashed up. Well, that's the system today, folks. It's getting worse. I'm going to read you a poem now. That's the song dinger, by the way. I'm not going to sing you a song, I'm going to read you a poem. A lot of questions about what the meaning of this poem is. I'd like you to think about it. It's called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. It basically means that you make your choices in life. To me, this is what it means. You make your choices in life. And I believe it's saying, take a chance. Get out there. Do something different. Don't just follow the herd. Be your own man. Be yourself. And think carefully before you make decisions, but make decisions. This is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveller. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though, as for the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton.